Hello again, this is William, chef at Arthrex and with the Zones Project. Another fun dish here. We're going to play with some fried rice. This is not your typical fried rice. We're making cauliflower fried rice. Now this dish has got some pretty cool origins. Most people don't even realize they're eating straight cauliflower. Now the beauty of this dish is you can do straight cauliflower, not even put rice in it. We're going to put a little brown rice in it just to add some body, but for you that are carb conscious, you can leave the rice completely out. This is not one of those dishes where if you don't like cauliflower, you're not going to like it. You won't even know, especially if it's fresh. One of the things you will need is a food processor or a grater. You want to really grind the cauliflower up real fine into like little rice granules. The whole thing does not take long to cook. From start to finish, when you're cooking, you're maybe about 5 minutes tops. Depends on how big your batch is. You do have some prep time leading up to it, where we have some chopped tofu. Again, I like to have a big protein punch on my meals. This is optional, you don't need it. This dish on its own is very satisfying and very fulfilling. Celery, onions, and carrots, otherwise known as the building blocks of most dishes. Chopped cabbage, garlic, again our brown rice, peas, and we're going to finish it with some cashews, some chopped parsley, sesame seeds, some nice scallions, and we have some soy sauce, sambal, and some hoisin, vegan hoisin sauce, excuse me. Again, this whole dish is completely vegan, and I love it. This is something that, for a family, it's a one-pot meal. You can make a ton of it. You can reuse it. You can add egg. You can add grilled chicken to it. You can even put some steak on it. Some teriyaki steak goes great with this if you want to not be completely vegan. But again, it's a fun dish to do. Once you have everything prepped and ready to go, it's just a question of putting it together. So from here, we're just going to puree our cauliflower. If you have a food processor, it doesn't take long. It breaks up real quick. Once it starts jumping, you get the big pieces in there that are jumping around. That's it, done. Okay? So I'm going to start with some sesame oil and some extra virgin. I don't like doing straight sesame oil. Sometimes it overpowers Asian dishes. I like the flavor, but too much, it's too much. I'm gonna just get the brown rice toasted real quick. I'm gonna crank this up. I had this conversation with my daughter last night, because whenever we have a quandary on what we're gonna have for dinner, she always says Chinese. She can have Chinese 4 nights a week. Me, I enjoy it, but I'd rather have it once in a while. And when it starts to pop like that, we're going to get our cauliflower in there. Okay? Woo! Brown rice has a tendency of popping like popcorn, which is good when you have dogs, because now you have dogs down there enjoying mealtime also. Okay? Let that go for a minute. While that's going nicely, we're gonna slice up some scallions here real quick, just for some garnish. Again, always make sure that you're watching what you're slicing. Never look away. That's plenty right there. Okay, we have our rice going nicely. I'm probably going to need a little more olive oil in here. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do a little more olive oil. You can tell by how much it's absorbing. If it's looking a little dry, you add a little more. If it's looking nice and loose, you don't have to. At this point, we're going to put all our veggies in. Onions, celery, carrots, cabbage, Some garlic. Those of you that like garlic, do a little extra. Won't hurt. Now, the cauliflower will sweat, and that moisture will help cook the other vegetables. I like crunchy rice, so I do a lot of vegetables, and I won't cook them that much, just to get them sauteed real quick. Now, if you have a big saute pan, you have a nice flame burner, this goes really quick. I got some good soy sauce here we're going to season. With this dish, I don't do any salt. I'll just do some pepper. You can see the steam coming off of there. That's the soy sauce, which is cooking the cauliflower and the veggies. And lastly, I want to put in here is my tofu, diced up real small. The tofu, you're not going to even notice it. With the soy and the aromatic vegetables, we're going to have cashews and sesame seeds. There's a lot going on here, a really fun dish. Last is going to be the peas. The peas take 30 seconds to cook. Just warm them up real quick. Now again, on its own, this dish works really good. Paired with other things, it's even better. From here, we're ready to go. We're going to move over to our plate. Turn our burner off. Of course, I picked the smallest spoon to scoop this off. Big spoon would be easier. I want to get a good portion on there. See, all that cauliflower I had in there, you probably got 2 good meals out of this. And that's just one pan. I would do probably a bigger pan for my whole family. So I'm going to give some chopped parsley, some of those nice scallions, our cashews. You got crunch, you got salty, you got sweet from the cauliflower, sesame seeds, which is good visual. Now, I like sambal, which is a chili paste, red chili paste. We'll put a little dollop on the end there. We're going to take some vegan hoisin and just kind of drizzle around, like so. And then I like to finish with a little soy also. And that's it. You get a vegan cauliflower fried rice, which has all the benefits of a healthy alternative, plus it tastes great and it's fun.